Buck TV.
Woo!
Match day 1 for Buck United. Today we are taking on United FC. Jaron Jones, before even the whistle blows, trying to get some TV time. Shea Connors puts down the ball, knocks it to Anthony Shivers, and we get this thing underway. Not quite sure what skill move my man's going for right there, but Shea Connors does regain possession. Tries to find the feet of Chad Ahrensdorf here, but is unlucky. Falls at the feet of Anthony Shivers, plays it to myself. I knock it wide over to Dylan Moore. We do lose possession off of this one, but we do regain it. Chad Ahrensdorf, a little cheeky move around him right there. Also, not quite sure what skill move Chad's going for here. Loses possession. Going into the next one, a little bit of a flip throw. Haven't seen that since high school. We do end up clearing this danger, I believe, to the feet of Chad Ahrensdorf. This entire time, I feel like my entire team was just going for nutmegs. That's all they were doing. Right here, whoop, Chad gets one. See you later, big guy. We'll smell ya. Shea Connors gets the ball back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are moving on. Sam Pagel, unfortunately, thought that was our right back there. Knocks the ball back left. Here, it is hard to see in the camera, but there are two of our center backs that commit at once. He goes for the cross. It actually goes in between our goalkeeper's legs, and we go down 1-0 early to United FC. It's our first time ever playing together, so obviously there's going to be a few kinks that we have to work out. Still need to get used to each other. The pitch was extremely wet that day, but this time Victor Sanchez is able to clean it up and get rid of the danger. Here we do get a long throw in from our man Brian Drew. Chad Ahrensdorf goes for the shot, knocked wide. So we do win another throw, and Brian Drew tosses this one in the box. Unlucky not to connect early, but it does find the feet of Brian Drew once again. Serves it into Anthony Shivers. Unlucky not to put that on frame. Our first real opportunity at goal. So once again, this was our first time playing with each other, so there are a few things our back line's going to have to sort, our midfield's going to have to sort. Alex Lowell does good to clear it there, but it does go right back down our throat. Typical Saturday league, someone's on the field, but if you weren't paying attention to that guy, they do go up 2-0 here. So obviously not the ideal start that Buck United is looking for. Jaron Jones does serve this one in the box. Anthony Shivers does put this one on frame, but it's not enough. Chad Ahrensdorf, once again, going for another meg. Mr. 6'9", does get this one. Touches it a bit too far, though. Goes out of bounds. We regain possession. So on this one, the ball was played from Brian Drew up top, lands to the feet of myself. I play it out wide to Mick Pagel. Mick Pagel tries to find me down the line. It is blocked by one of their defenders. Falls to the feet of Taylor Ahrensdorf. Falls to me. A cheeky little back heel. Settle down. He's got a family, for God's sake. We do play it wide, though, and end up losing possession. On this one, Victor Sanchez cleaned up the danger. It does fall to the feet of Taylor Ahrensdorf. It takes a great touch. There's a load of space, and I was screaming for Taylor. Plays the ball just a little bit too far, or I could have had the first goal for the club right there, but it's all right. Jaron Jones plays composed here, knocks it out to our left back. Our left back, I believe it's Dylan Moore right now who is playing there. Does knock it forward. My touch does not hold up. Goes out of bounds. We do regain possession, but that's a big opportunity. That's something I do want to end up taking advantage of. Here, I do win the ball back, play it over to Taylor Ahrensdorf, who plays it back to me. At this point, cut one guy, try to find the feet of Anthony Shivers, rolls all the way back out to Taylor. Played across, and Mick Pagel nearly knocks it in. That was a golden opportunity that we did not capitalize on, unfortunately. Right here, Victor Sanchez does roll the ball to Dylan Moore. I'm not sure if Dylan meant to do that, but it did end up working out. Once again, I think our name might be Nutmeg FC. We'll see you later, big guy. Smell ya. Taylor Ahrensdorf does go on a great run, plays the ball down the line to Shea Connors, but the goalkeeper does clear the danger. On this one right here, Sean Burke, settle down, hit the weight room, son. Goes and gets another meg. Are you kidding me? The amount of megs that have happened this game is insane. This is where the most controversial call probably happened. They are on the break. Brian Drew ends up knocking him over. He does receive a yellow card. That could have easily been a red card. They do take the free kick, and that will be the last thing that happens in the half. Buck United down 2-0. The first kick almost of the second half, we have a little bit of luck in our favor. Sam Pagel goes to serve the ball. One of their defenders tries to clear it, as you can see in this replay, and it goes far stick. First goal for the club is an own goal, but you know what? we're celebrating it. 110% we're celebrating it. Sam Pagel's loving it. Letting all the fans know what number he is. Cheer him on in the chat. Next play, we do start knocking the ball around. Chad knocks it back over there, finds the feet of me. I do try to slip it through to Anthony Shivers. He's on the run. He has a lot of pace, so we need to find him through, but I'm unlucky, and it does get deflected. On this one right here, it does find the feet of a United FC player, but you know what? That ain't going in. Not on Victor Sanchez's watch. I'll tell you that right now. They do win a corner, though. This is a little bit sketchy of a corner for us. Not the best clearance right there from Jaron, but it is cleared. It does find the feet of Schomburg. Schomburg settled down to Taylor Ahrensdorf, who touches it very nicely. Chad tries to find the feet of Anthony Shivers. Does not make it through, kind of stumbles a little bit. Plays it over there to Taylor Ahrensdorf, who elects to take the shot. Not a bad shot, just wide right. We're making progress. We are connecting passes. It is huge. Falls the feet of me right here. Play the ball to Taylor Ahrensdorf. Can I get a counter on this? Whoop, 1. Whoop, 2. Whoop, 3. See ya. They got a family, for God's sake. 4. You can't see it from this angle, but he could have played it on over to Anthony Shivers for the easy tap in. I think Taylor was almost on a little bit of a game breaker right there. Went for it. Is A-okay. The ball does find the feet of me here. I do play it into Chad Ahrensdorf. Chad Ahrensdorf loses possession. Falls to Dylan Moore, who does well to win this ball back. I tried to swing this into Anthony Shivers. It is intercepted by one of their defenders. Dylan Moore not paying attention. Back heels it to me. I beat one player in the box. Go for a little bit of the sweat. Finds the feet of Taylor Ahrensdorf, and Buck United has tied it up. It is 2-2 in our inaugural game after going down early. We have managed to tie this game up with about 15 minutes left in the match, so we're obviously loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm plugging it. The ball does find the feet of Shea Connors. Once again, Meg FC gets absolutely wrecked. Shea Connors appealing for the foul, but does not see that Anthony Shivers actually turns 2 people right there. Don't know how the goalkeepers made that save on the one-on-one situation. Could put us in the lead for the 3-2.
Shivers, make a run!
Here we do try to find Anthony Shivers, lays the ball back to Taylor Ahrensdorf. Another shot that is right there. Taylor Ahrensdorf will connect on one of those this season. And ladies and gentlemen, right here is where Sunday League Soccer shines. Jaron Jones putting the pressure on. Mick Pagel on the far left side of the screen does recognize that they are going to go back. Knows this goalkeeper isn't the most talented. Slots it home. Not the prettiest of goals, but in our inaugural match, we're all still learning to play with each other. That is a huge, huge goal to score. We do take the lead, 3-2. The goalkeeper's not having it. I'll let you just go ahead and listen to this part right here.
Take it to the corner.
I'm not the type of guy that, you know, just wants to hold it in the corner. I'm just not that type of guy. So we do get back into play. The ball is knocked over to Mick Pagel. Mick Pagel beats 1 player, 2 players, 3. Sees the goalkeeper's off his line, goes for the shot. Is unfortunate not to hit it there.
When I worked at the zoo, there was a group of
Victor Sanchez doing what I told him to. Waste time. We just want to stall this out. It's our first game. Let's get the 3 points. Let's see what we can do. The ball is knocked up the field. My man over here saw the camera, hit the gym yesterday. You know what? He wants a little bit of the TV time. I respect it. Goalkeeper comes out in this one. A little bit of miscommunication between him and the center back. Taylor Ahrensdorf unfortunately can't get on the end of it. Dylan Moore hitting the weight room. This one could have been out of bounds. It's kind of iffy whether or not it was. It does fall to the feet of Alan Toter. We're knocking the ball around now, which is nice. Goes to Chad, finds Shea, back over to Dylan Moore. Buck United's actually starting to connect with each other, and I'm excited to see what we can do throughout the course of this season. Right here, Schomburg, 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's just a boy. Jesus. Knocks the ball in the corner. I was upset that Taylor wasn't running, but you do hear the final whistle, and Buck United does get the 3 points. We are playing against the reigning champions of last season, so first time playing together, we get the big win. Jaron Jones, a little bit of insight on the match right here.
Baby, what's up?
GG, GG. Handshakes all around. Big result for Buck United. Big, big result.
Yeah, first goal for the club felt really good. You know, we were all out there working hard. We just wanted the 3 points. So, you know, honestly, that was one of the best goals of my career. I'm going to remember that for a long time. So.
What'd you think about the 2-0 deficit at the beginning?
You know what? We got into a dip, but I think everybody believed. I think we all believed, and that's what pushed us through. So you know, we played hard. We knew we could always overcome that. 2-0 deficit's easy to overcome, you know, when you're Buck United. So.
Taylor had the big equalizer today. Walk us through it.
I think Connor skinned one guy, skinned another, crossed it, went off some dude, bounced, light flashed in front of my eyes, tapped it in, side foot, tap, tap, tap it in.
If we were to play in FIFA, would that be considered a sweaty goal?
Yeah, that's like 2013 Wellington.
What'd you think of the overall performance today?
I'm just happy to come out and get 3 points. I think we started like dog crap, so it was good to be knocking some passes around and linking up.
Taylor, you took a pretty big hit today. How do you feel about your recovery?
My head's kind of spinning. Got the Meg though. Let the record show.
Mick Pagel scored the game winner. Not the prettiest of goals, but one we'll definitely take. Walk us through it.
The reason why I rushed the goal is because he told me that he wasn't the goalkeeper at the beginning of the game. So.
Expectations for the season?
You know, first game, coming out with a win, that's pretty positive. I think as we all learn our strengths, learn how we play together, we're going to be a really strong team.
Your name's on the jersey. How'd it feel today?
Felt really good, honestly. Didn't want to upload a video that we lost, to be completely honest. So, big 3 points. Happy we were able to scrap 3 goals. I felt like we had the most opportunities, so we'll definitely take it.
Talk about the switch we made halfway through the first half.
I originally thought that we didn't have fitness just yet, and Sam Pagel barked in my ear and made sure that we played with wings, and ever since then, I think we'll keep it that way.
3 points today. What do you feel for the rest of the season?
Undefeated. I expect nothing less than that. So.
You want to give a shout out to your subs?
Shout out to my mom, my dad for always believing in me. Shout out to Sam Pagel for this, Darviz for helping with the jerseys, and just good mothers everywhere. Let's go Buck United.
Bang, bang.